Hello and welcome to Barbershop Books story time with Alvin Irby. That's me. Today's story is a cool story. It's called The Jazz Man. And so, for those of you who don't know, jazz is a type of American music that involves lots of instruments and even singing. And so we're going to learn, I guess, about the jazz man. One of the things I want you to pay really close attention to are the clothes. All the nice, stylish, and cool clothes that these different jazz musicians are playing. And the different instruments. So if you look closely, this jazz man is playing a saxophone and there's a trumpet on the stool. Do you see it? It's right here. So I hope you're ready for a really jazzy experience. I even did something cool. Listen if you can hear it. So, to get us in a jazzy mood, I decided to play a little jazz for us. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Baby-dee-bop-ba-doo-bop. This jazz man, he plays one. He plays rhythm with his thumb, with a snap, snap, a snazzy snap. Give that man a hand. This jazz man scats with the band. Scatting is kind of like, it's like a kind of singing without words that kind of almost sounds like an instrument, kind of like ba-doo-ba-doo-bop, bidee-ba-doo-boo. Okay, I'm not the best scatter in the world, but we're going to learn all about it because lots of jazz musicians, they like to scat. This jazz man, he plays too. He makes music with his shoes. With a tap tap, a shuffle slap, give that man a hand. This jazz man stomps with the band. And look, here's a picture of the first jazz man. And look how cool he looks in his different colored outfit. Do you see his suit? He has a suit jacket that's one color and some really cool pants that are another color. And look at his trumpet. It's just chilling over on the stool. And remember, we were just talking about that jazz man who liked to tap his feet. Well, he shuffle steps and shimmies and shims and hop steps and slides. And look at his feet. Look at how they move. Do you like to move your feet? Well, I do. Ticka-taka, ticka-taka, slap, pop, pop. Well, guess what? This jazz man, he plays three. He plays congas between his knees with a bippity-bop and a poppity-pop. Give that jazz man a hand. This jazz man pounds with the band. So, in this illustration, we see a jazz man playing congas. Those are special kinds of drums. Do you see him? And look at his cool outfit. Well, he has on a bow tie and even a pocket square that's actually more of a pocket triangle. Do you see it in his top pocket next to his bow tie? Oh yeah. Let's see what happens next. Bring it on home. Now you're cooking. This jazz man plays four. He conducts them through the score with a 1, a 2, a 1, 2. Give that man a hand. This jazz man leads the band. And if you ever listen to jazz, a lot of times right before they start playing, you'll hear the conductor and he'll go a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, and then all of the band will just start playing immediately because they practice so much. Well, there's a little more jazz to get us in a jazzy mood. Let's see what happens next. This jazz man, he plays 5. He plays bebop, he plays jive. With a beetle debop and a bebop, give the man a hand. This jazz man blows with the band. And guess what? In this picture, the jazz musician is playing a saxophone. And it looks really long. And he has on this cool looking jacket that's like a tan color. And he even has a polka dot bow tie. Do you see it? It's right there. And look, he has a pocket square too. And it's like the reverse of his bow tie. Do you see it? They're the same colors, they're just reversed. In this one, the dots are white and the bow tie, the back of the bow tie is blue. But on his pocket square, which is shaped like 2 triangles really, it has blue dots and the background is white. So that's really cool to see how he changed the colors a little bit. Jazz musicians, a lot of them, they dress really snazzy. Let's see what happens next. Chicka-chee, chicka-chee, chicka-chicka, boop, ba-doo-ba, ba-doo-ba, ba-boop, boop, boop. This jazz man, he plays 6. He plays solos with his sticks. With a bop bop and a boo with a bop. Give that man a hand. This jazz beats with the band. Oh man, and look, if you look, you can see the drummer. He's behind all these different things. Do you see the different drums and the different cymbals? The cymbals are usually made of a metal, and when you hit them, they make a ting sound. Do you see those golden looking cymbals? Let's count the cymbals and see how many there are. All right, here we go. I see 1 cymbal, 2 cymbals, 3 cymbals. Do you see any more? Oh wait, there's one way over here. There's another cymbal. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 cymbals. And then there's a lot of drums too. Well, let's count the drums. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 4 cymbals and 6 different kinds of drums. And a jazz man who plays the drums, well, guess what? He knows exactly what kind of sound each drum makes, and he will hit them to make the perfect beat. Drummers are very important for jazz because they make sure that everyone stays in rhythm. All right, let's see what the jazz man does next. This jazz man, he plays 7. He plays notes that rise to heaven with a toot toot doodle doot. Give that man a hand. This man wails with the band. Do-wop, do-do-wop, ba-do-ba-do-do, do-do-do. Well, let's take a look. This man is playing a trumpet, but his trumpet is kind of curved in a real cool way. And look what he's wearing. Do you see? He has on a red jacket, and he even has a red hat on with a black tie. Are those yellow pants? I think he's wearing yellow pants. Would you wear yellow pants? I might wear yellow pants. I don't know where I would wear them to, but maybe. During the summer, I feel like yellow pants could be kind of cool. Let's see who the next jazz man is. This jazz man plays 8. He plays keys all 88. Because a piano, it has 88 keys, like a big piano. And this jazz man plays all of the keys. Wow. With a tink plink, a plinkle dink. Give that man a hand. This jazz man swings with the band. And let's take a look at this jazz man as he sits behind this huge piano. Do you know what a really, really big piano is called? I'm going to tell you a secret. A really, really, really big piano is called a grand piano. Because, well, when something's big, it's like grand. Like the Grand Canyon. It's like a really, really, really big crack in the earth that people look at all the time because it's kind of like one of the great wonders of the world. Well, let's find out who the next jazz man is. I wonder what instrument he plays. That's a cool instrument. Okay, I'm going to tell you what instrument. This jazz man, he plays 9. He plucks strings that sound divine. With the thump and the thump. Give that man a hand. This jazz man jams with the band. And guess what instrument this jazz man is playing? He's playing what's called an upright bass. And they call it a bass because the notes, some of them are kind of deep. Like boom, 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 boom. And they usually will use their fingers to pull on the strings or to pluck at the strings to make that deep sound. Boom, 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 boom. I like jazz a lot. I hope you like jazz too. Oh wait, you want to hear some more jazz? Okay, I'm going to play a little bit more jazz for you. Let's see if we like how it sounds. Let's see. That's kind of fast, right? Okay. All right. Back to the story. Okay. Let's see what jazz man is next. Oh, these jazz men, they play 10. We beg them to play again. With an encore. We want more. Whenever you're at a concert and it's the end of the concert, so musicians or singers, they're playing and then they play their last song. Well, sometimes if you cheer really, really loud and if you scream, encore, 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 something magical happens. They don't even leave. Or sometimes they'll leave the stage, but then they'll come right back and they'll play again. Can you believe that? Like you just listened to a whole concert and they said, this is our last song. We are finished playing for tonight. And then they leave the stage, but everybody just claps and screams so loud. And what do they say? They say, encore, encore. And that just means keep on playing one more song. Well, guess what? These jazz men, they play 10. We beg them to play again. With an encore, we want more. Give them all a hand. And look, you can see all the different jazz men playing together. And guess what? Do you see the different instruments? We have the conductor right here, or maybe the singer. Maybe he's singing and conducting. And the reason why I think he might be singing is because I see a microphone right in front of him. Oh, this is the conductor. Guess how I know? He's holding a stick, a tiny little stick. and he has his hands out. And that's usually what a conductor does. They have a stick and they go like this to let all the musicians know what they should be doing. And then here's the tap dancer. Do you see him? He's right here. And you see his feet moving? Well, that's because tap dancers, they make music with their feet. And then, do you see the jazz man with the congas? Those drums? Well, he's right here. And then I see a trumpet player in the red jacket. Do you remember the upright bass? The one that makes the deep, deep plucking sounds when you pluck at the strings? Well, he's right here. And you remember this saxophone player? Well, there he is. And last but not least, well, do you see our drummer? He's way in the back. Do you see him? Well, these jazz men make one great band. And in the story, they have the numbers on the bottom. Do you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So there were 9 jazz men in this story. And guess what? That is the end of today's story. This jazz man. Well, thank you so much for listening to today's Barbershop Books story time. If you want to learn more information about Barbershop Books, visit our website, barbershopbooks.org. You can also connect with us on social media at Barbershop Books. Until next time, bye.